How far would you go to experience something spooky? I like asking this question to strangers that I meet, but unsurprisingly, the answer is always the same. I'd never go looking for something. Even if they're curious, they always say that. I don't blame them though. I mean, who would want to risk something following you home? Today's video is about spooky encounters that I found, and I arranged them from least spooky to most spooky in my opinion. But before we get into it, if you're new here, I like to discuss all sorts of things such as horror and terrifying experiences, supernatural or not, but I always focus on true stories, even if it's allegedly true. So if you're into that sort of thing and you like the content that I make, please like and subscribe before we take the dive. This first video was posted to Reddit by the user OKAssistance5385 to the subreddit r/ghosts. This clip was taken from his home security camera, and he was asking people for possible explanations for what transpired during this video. The post is titled,
"No one in the basement, yet this happens."
followed by,
"I am away at work and my wife sends me this. She is spooked by it. The office light turns on and off. Then it looks like the camera catches some sort of movement. I'm puzzled and I have no clue how the light would go on and off like that. Anyone have some type of explanation?"
well, how about you and I review this footage together? Well, for starters, where is the light switch located? If it's located in the room, you know what I'm gonna say, right? I'm looking at the wall and honestly, the switch has got to be in that room. I don't have any reasonable explanation for why the camera moved though. Yeah, that would make me pretty uncomfortable if this happened to me personally. This next video was posted to r/UFOs by the Reddit user oddcry1315. The post is titled "Flying Saucer Over Iraq in 2008, leaked by US Drone Control Center." I won't lie, I'm rolling my eyes already, but let's take a look.
Roger. Is it Hummers or is it LEVs?
So, of course it was recorded by a potato. I mean, it was 2008 for God's sake, but are you really trying to convince me that it was not just another drone up there? You guys know that I want to believe, but unfortunately this video means nothing to me. Like, I wouldn't even want to show this to anyone. It's just very unconvincing and unremarkable. It's above a drone center. There is more to this story though. A remark from the original poster saying,
"Hi there. So this is a video from my camera while I was deployed, viewed through thermal night vision display out of a LAV-25 in the gunner's seat. This video was at night, don't recall the time. I noticed the object from a low altitude and slowly rising. It seemed much different than any aircraft, fixed wing or rotary wing, so I started to take a video. I did cut the video short, but then I also did continue to observe it rise higher and completely out of sight. While in Iraq, this was the only video like this. I was also deployed to Afghanistan, Helmand Province 2010. While on a night patrol to our direct south, we all observed something hovering with a left to right movement, multiple colors being emitted. It was behaving much more different than anything we were used to seeing. Also, nothing would be south to us at that time. The object was about 500 meters out and 200 meters off the ground, and we all agreed on what we had seen. I wish I could have taken a video of that incident.
I wish you had taken a video of that incident too, buddy. I really do want to believe, but not this time. This next video was posted as a YouTube short by the user Lehem2040. This video was taken inside of a hospital, and it's giving people the heebie-jeebies. It's recorded from mashed potato inside of a tinfoil, but regardless, we'll try to see what this video is about.
A las 3 de la mañana, cabrón. Mírala, jugando memes como siempre. Chicas, no mames, no mames, mira esa madre.
So, maybe it's someone's niece doing the spooking, or maybe it's real. Watching these dudes get spooked when they didn't even see what the cameraman saw definitely got on my nerves, but hey, maybe they'd be more likely to survive than me, because I'd have to go investigate to see what all that was about. This next video is posted to YouTube by the channel Project Paranormal AZ. In this video, they seem to be wandering around an abandoned building at some odd hour of the night. The recording begins with the focus being on a window with what appears to be a gunshot through the window pane. So let's see what this video is about.
Okay. That's a bullet hole. Yeah. Well, it looks like, or a rock, but I think a bullet hole would make more sense. Well, because I think a rock would just shatter the whole thing. It's not fast enough. Right.
So just based on the channel name, I was watching this video with a grain of salt. But fortunately, we just have what appears to be a slightly overweight shadow person here. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I feel like the stakes are just too low to just make a hoax for a shadow person. So I won't even go there. But in terms of spook, this didn't really do it for me. The shadow person in question kind of looks like somebody in their jammies getting ready for bed. This next video was posted on r/ghost subreddit by the user Topher Photo. The footage was taken at the haunted Edinburgh Manor located in Iowa. The manor has had several functions in its lifetime. Once upon a time, it was even a mental institution. On the second night of Topher exploring the manor, he sets up cameras to record all night long before leaving and going home to sleep somewhere much more reasonable. Here is the footage. Now, what the hell was that? That's probably what we all thought, I'd imagine. But guess what? That could have easily been a wild animal or something, man. Now, I'm super aware that, like, at this point, I probably sound like a bummer. I sound like I don't want to believe in anything, but that's just not true, because rationally, realistically, these are the things you will tell yourself if you hear this. That sound was probably a wild animal. I will admit, I feel like the sound would have terrified me had I heard it overnight, staying in a foreign place. But the following morning, I feel like I would have just like rationalized it as, it was scary, but you know, it was probably just an animal. This next video is from an old TV show. So hopefully they don't twist my shoulder out of place with copyright for posting this, but the narrator explains that in Greenville, South Carolina, several mysterious lights appeared in the night sky. And one woman named Gina Jones bravely pulled out her potato that night and recorded this footage for us.
There was one point in time where they were in a form of what looked like maybe a check mark, and that's when the airplane had flown through. And you can notice in the videotape that right before the airplane flies through is when they're in the formation of a check. And as soon as the camera goes back to the lights, they're scattered. And that was for a split second when whatever it was went scurrying across the window sill.
So the formation in the sky, believable. I'm not even gonna contest it. That looked sus, and it wasn't that bad. I could clearly see what I was looking for in the sky. But apparently, some people thought that what was caught in the window was a ghost or even an alien. And I have no idea why we don't think logically first. But assuming that it wasn't just an old man or an old lady in the window, just walking slowly through their hallway, wondering why a stranger is recording their house, I just can't fathom an alien being in there in someone's hallway while his boys are parked up in the sky. Like, be for real, man. This next video is from a 2-hour documentary created by Matt Benton and posted by Devil's Hour Production, showing himself and 3 others, paranormal researchers naturally, Joe Vital, Bill Cook, and Eric Connor. They were documenting the paranormal claims of the former Arnold family farmhouse, built in 1736, now known as the Harrisville farmhouse. I gotta say, it is breaking the immersion a little bit, seeing a Nissan Tiida parked neatly outside of this ancient farmhouse. So, let's dive into the video before I notice anything else weird.
I hear you out there. Thought I saw it move a little bit. Holy scary.
So that first bit made me jump a little bit, I'm not even gonna lie. I wasn't paying attention, it was my fault. But it was a little bit spooky. About a minute later, John is downstairs in the main area of the house when something gives him the heebie-jeebies.
Heard some knocking and banging down this. I walked through a minute ago, so I thought I'd just grab my camera. There's a car going by. There's a car going by. Hello?
So I was totally about to call BS on the sound, but then he showed the goosebumps on his arm, and I said, yo, you can't fake that stuff, man. That only happens when you're real spooked. But wait, there's more.
Alright, I'm just gonna ask who was here with us, because this is crazy. Alright, you ready, guys? Oh, it's full. Okay, let me delete that one. Okay, recording. Who is here with us?
Now, I'd be lying if I said a toy car falling off the edge of a seat was spooky. Same thing goes for the book falling off the shelf. But that last bit made me laugh my ass off. Damn it, this was supposed to be scary. But I guess it's only funny to me because I'm not the one recording that, huh? I don't know if any trickery was at play here, but given how far he's going to record it live and then catch something on that recording, I mean, I will give credit where credit is due. That was pretty unsettling, man. It was also kind of unfair because there were multiple clips in this one, but, you know, it was pretty spooky. This next video was posted by TikTok user Briscoe Park on November 16th, 2023. And it's been spooking people ever since. But I mean, it's TikTok and everybody's super scared there, so... The video starts with this absolute mad lad kayaking, seemingly in the middle of the night. We can't really infer much else, so let's take a look. So it would appear that we can hear what sounds like church bells ringing throughout the area. Now, I have a lot to say about this one. Firstly, do we see the visibility once his light was covered? Oh my god, it was basically pitch black. The scariest part of this video was done by Briscoe. The bells were just a bonus. Just kayaking at night is more terrifying than the addition of those bells. As for what the bells were though, I genuinely have no clue. Unless there's a bell with like an automatic system that makes it strike at midnight, but looking at that area, I genuinely doubt it. The next video was posted to YouTube by the user VVHurtado72. It was filmed inside of a hospital in Mexico, possibly in Manzanillo. The uploader walks around while recording, and it's pretty chill until it's not. The dark corridor up ahead seems a little bit off. Let's take a look. Oh dear heavens. I won't lie to you guys. I did not see that at first. I was looking at the dark corridor, not that side room. Bro, that is not a shadow person. Pardon my Caribbean coming out, but that is a
Duppy.
if I've ever seen one. I can console myself saying it's possibly not real, right? But can you just imagine if it was real? This next video was posted on the subreddit r/high-strangeness by the user apprehensivebag5355, who is asking us,
What is that in the background?
followed by,
My niece has this clip of her friends playing at a beach in QLD, Australia. She has only just noticed something in the background behind the girl's right shoulder at about 9 seconds in. Has anybody got a clue what this is?
well, let's take a look. Okay, so what the is this? So I wanted to joke and say this is probably just like normal for Australia, right? But nah, this is absurd. I wholeheartedly believe that this video is real. Even though it ended up on such a bizarre subreddit, the vibe of this video feels genuine. And you know, kids can hardly act, so I don't believe this was staged. Which brings the question back, what the hell is this? Looks like something just crawled on shore to see Wagwan like...
Yo, brother, can I get about 350?
Like, no man, you're a monster. Get out of here. Get away from those kids, you damn...
Freak.
But, yeah man, that was something else. I hope you guys enjoyed the video as much as I did. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And I'll see you guys on the next one. But remember, I am always chasing the truth.